Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Alhamdulillah, on our way back home, coming from Mauritania and via Istanbul and going home, we have a 20-hour transit, but it's very much back to back because we're taking this opportunity to visit some of our scholars here. And when one visits our scholars, they are known as ulama, but they are also sadiqoon. They are truthful ones and they are close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And one of the easiest ways to gain closeness to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is by spending time with the truthful ones, by spending time in the company of the pious. One of the shuyukh in Mauritania, Sheikh Muhammad al-Mishri, mentioned to us, Aslamtu ma'a Sulaiman Bilqis. She said, Aslamtu, I became Muslim. How? All on my own? No, ma'a Sulaiman. In other words, in the company of Sulaiman. So it's very important that we always keep company of scholars and company of those who are truthful. We'll see just being in the company, we gain a closeness to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And what makes the company so special is because of their preoccupation with knowledge on the one side and like two wings, knowledge and spiritual purification on the other side. And therefore, when we sit in the company, Sheikh Muhammad Mas'ud was telling us that when you meet these people, you know, like we're close to a garden here, and you can smell the fragrance of the flowers. When you meet them, and then you can, it's almost tangible. You can inhale their spiritual fragrances. And where do they gain this from? They gain this from their preoccupation with knowledge and spirituality. So that is basically what we find in these beautiful lands. This is what we're wanting to replicate back home in South Africa also, and encourage this type of scholarship, whereby we can be afforded at water wells. We were very thirsty now. We drank from a well within the Muhammad Fatih Masjid. But then our thirst needs to be quenched. Our spiritual thirst also needs to be quenched. And how does it happen? It happens through scholars. So part of our endeavor is to further facilitate and encourage scholarship, encourage students to learn, and not only encourage them to learn, but also support them in a very meaningful way. Sheikh Khalid Al-Kharsa said a unique thing when we on our way to Mauritania in the transit. He said, دعوة الحب بغير إنفاق نفاق. He says that if a person claims to love people, but then almost like you don't put your money where your mouth is, then it's a form of, it rhymes in the Arabic language, but it's a form of hypocrisy. So we love knowledge and we love our scholars, but it's very important that myself first and foremost, that we support the scholars in meaningful ways. And whenever an opportunity presents itself for us to support scholars, we should do our level best to support them. Barakallahu feekum. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.